Yo, what is good, CDC? Welcome to the first Chatting with the Clique podcast. I am your host, CDC Nam, and I am here with.
It's your boy Milky Way J. Family, what's good with y'all? I'm so excited to be here. First
Sir.
episode.
For real, first episode, man. And it's so funny, too, because you know exactly what I'm about to say when I say, bro, recording an episode and I lost that bitch. I lost that bitch.
Hey, it's
But
okay.
yeah,
It
it's
happens
okay,
for a
man.
reason. We
Yeah,
needed a reset.
we needed the reset. But it was a good practice round, though. That's the thing. It was a good practice
For
round.
sure. For
Most
sure.
definitely. So, yeah, man. But
I,
yeah.
I just want to say real quick, like, I appreciate you for, extending this invitation to be a co-host on this.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this journey and to see how we grow, as a community.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of stuff planned for the future. Collaboratory. How do you say it? Collaborative.
Collaborative wise.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff planned as well. So I'm just excited, man. This is really
Yeah.
kicking things off for us.
I'm excited too, man. Honestly, like I got so many people in mind that I want to bring on the channel. Well, not even channel, on the podcast. Let me not say channel,
For
because when I
sure.
say channel, it's like, I feel like it's kind of
Yeah.
undermining what we're doing right now. We making something
Yeah.
generational, bro. We making something
Yeah.
that's gonna go
Facts.
on forever, bro. Like for real, for real. People gonna talk about this shit. But anyways, man, yeah, like I said, I'm here with our co-host Milky Way J, man. And today, this is the first episode of Chatting with the Clique. In this episode, we will be having kind of our introductory episode where it's like, for the people that don't know us, for the people that don't know who we are, and this is what you're seeing on your feed or scrolling or board, some shit like that. We're going to introduce ourselves so you can kind of get to know who we are. On top of that, we're going to also talk about our experiences as content creators, specifically smaller content creators, because I feel like the bigger guys, they all kind of deal with some of the same shit. I'm not going to lie. But like in the journey, I feel like that's where like the real gold is, like we can really talk about some stuff, especially nowadays, because nowadays is way different than some of what like the OGs had, because they was the pioneers. They paved the way, man. So
Facts.
once they caught a wave, everybody else started riding their wave. You feel me? But like now, different. Now it's different for us smaller guys. So yeah, we gonna get into it, man. We gonna talk about it. But first, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, man. Milky Way J, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Pass me the mic. Pass me the mic. So, as y'all know, I am Milky Way J. I started out as just a Twitch streamer, honestly. I started going live, I want to say 2022, October time-ish. I
Yeah.
started going live. And I would just go live, play some Warzone, play different games, play Apex Legends, Fortnite sometimes. And then I kind of changed how I viewed content, and I was like, hold up. I see myself as a primary YouTuber, and then, kind of branch out from there. So then I started focusing on gaming content and just getting really just different types of variety games out there, just trying new things, playing old stuff. And I started to build my concrete foundation from there.
Mm-hmm.
Started branching out into reactions more recently, and really started kicking off a lot of great things for my channel. Right now, I'm over like 730 subscribers,
Clap it up, man.
and appreciate it. It's a grind, it's a journey,
Oh yeah.
and that number sounds light, but y'all remember this episode 1. Who knows? Who
Man,
knows
we gonna be
where we're gonna
50,000
be?
up in next year, man. I'm telling
You
you,
feel
bro.
me? So, man, yeah, I just started now. Now I really do kind of a combination, a collection of all the things. I stream, I react to videos, different types of videos. I play games and make YouTube gaming videos solely on, single player games, some multiplayer games at times. And I've recently started my own podcast where I am a host with a co-host who is another friend of ours, Ja.
Yep. Shout out,
And
Ja.
yes, shout out my boy Ja. And we have a podcast called the Poneglyph Podcast. If y'all don't know what poneglyphs are, they are from One Piece. And not to be long-winded with this, but
No, you're good, bro. Do your thing.
you feel me? But
Yeah.
Our podcast is just we review the most recent episode of One Piece. We talk about lore, theories. We talk about anime news and stuff that's going around the world in the anime community. And then we talk about the most recent manga chapter as well for manga readers. So if any of y'all are anime fans, One Piece fans, I advise y'all to check that out as well, Poneglyph Podcast. I recently started about 2 months ago. We got like 8, 9 episodes out by this point, and we're live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all check us out on all podcast platforms as well, audio. So man, we've been rocking out, and that really has me excited for chatting with the Clique as well. That little experience that I've been getting from that, man, I think this thing is really gonna be beautiful.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have some great content, some great interaction, and we're gonna build a great community here together.
Absolutely.
So that's a little bit about me. Y'all gonna learn a lot more throughout the course of these episodes and these weeks to come. And through all my platforms, y'all will see my personality, and y'all will learn plenty about me. And same with my brother Nam right here too. So go ahead, take the floor. Let us hear about yourself, my guy.
But yeah, most definitely, bro. So yeah, like he said, man, shout out the Poneglyph Podcast. Make sure y'all go check that out, bro. I know I got a lot of anime fans in my community and in his community as well. So if you are not tapped in, make sure y'all go check that out, bro. But about me, so this is like I'm gonna try not to stretch mine out because I know I can get to yapping for real, for real. I ain't gonna even lie. Like if you watch me before, you know I get to yapping, especially in that Saints Row series. Which, by the way, if you have not watched it, go check that out. But anyway,
great series, by the way.
Yeah,
great
it's
series.
Amazing series. I'm actually gonna bring it back too with Saints Row 2. I know a lot of people was asking me about Saints Row 2, and I'm going to bring that back very, very soon, man. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all be ready, bro. It's gonna be crazy because Saints Row 2 was even better than Saints Row 1. But anyways, so to start off, I always been a YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie. Like streaming was never really my thing. I never could get behind it because it was just like, I couldn't get no traction from it. It was just like, well, at least with YouTube, it's always something I can go back and watch. It's always something I can go back and look at and be like, damn, I made this video. And, you know, I would be laughing at myself too sometimes with the videos I make, you know, like it's so crazy, bro. So when I started YouTube, I started off using my brother's computer. I was like 9 years old on my brother's computer making like Roblox videos. Like I'm like making like pixel gun videos, Minecraft videos, like whatever I could play on my phone. I was using like this little screen recording app called Mobizen 3. If you know, you know, bruh. It was a free screen recording app, bruh, and it was like you could use this and just take whatever video. And I didn't know how to edit, so I didn't even know editing was a thing. I'm not gonna. I just took the video and I just uploaded it straight up, bruh, and I just posted it to you. I was just so happy about it. So yeah. I started doing that when I was about 9 years old, just recording little gameplay videos on my phone or on my brother's computer. And then from that point, it was more so like I wanted to do it so badly, but I just feel like I didn't have what I needed to make the content I wanted to make, you know? And so like I kind of just quit. I kind of just stopped doing it for a while. Came back to it in like 7th grade. I had met some people that also, you know, was gaming and stuff like that. And around this time was when I got my Razer Ripsaw capture card. And then my mom had a laptop too that she wasn't using. I was just like, well, I might as well take this junk and just like, you know, do some stuff with it because she wasn't using it. So I was just like, go ahead and use it. I had my Razer capture card. Then I also had my mom's computer. I was kind of recording a little bit here and there. You know, I never really used it that much because the computer wasn't really that good. Kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. So I would just take whatever Xbox clips I had and I would edit those on my phone. And then I started posting those. And I started like a gaming clan. I started a whole bunch of gaming clans. I had VTOL. I had, if you know, you know, bro. If you know, you know. VTOL was like my pride and joy at first. But I had VTOL. I had Visual. I had Fusion. I had a bunch of different like gaming clans that I just kept starting and doing every time, bro. And VTOL was like the one that I really stuck with because I actually got people to join that bitch, bro. Like Visual, I was by myself on it. Fusion, I was by myself on it. It never really caught any traction. But VTOL, it was me and a few friends in middle school. They joined. We was all playing Siege together. I was like the top fragger, you know, not to brag. I was top fragger and shit like that.
Oh, here we go.
Not to brag.
All I remember is packing you up when we played Siege
hey,
together.
Man, you got
go check the video out.
Yeah, y'all go check that video out. That shit was funny as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, look, man, if you haven't seen that video, you're definitely missing out, bro. But yeah, I was top fragger, man. I was really ham on Siege. Not gonna lie, man. I miss those days. But to move on forward from that, I ended up quitting again. I didn't really do much content until I got into like senior year of high school. That's when I started doing my I started with the what's it called? Walking Dead series. I didn't have a face cam or nothing. I still have those videos, but they're privated. So if y'all ever want me to unprivate those videos and y'all want to watch them, by all means, I will do just that. I will let y'all go back and look at these videos. They're on my main channel though. I might have to re-upload them to my second channel. But anyways, like I was saying, man, yeah. So I started doing the Walking Dead series. At that point forward, it was kind of slow. I had messed up a few of my recordings. I didn't really know what I was doing. Yada yada yada. So fast forward, I moved down to Atlanta. I started making content around reactions, story times. A few story times kind of caught some traction. But then I did my Saints Row series, man. And my Saints Row series was my first series that caught traction for. I'm talking about the first video on my main channel, but not on my second channel where I re-uploaded. My main channel, it actually caught some traction. It had 300 views. And I was like, damn. We made it. Nigga, we made it. Like that's all I could think about, bro. It's like I made it with this one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But
I
yeah,
know that feeling, man. Once that first video, you know, like that first 100 feels nice, but once you start
yes,
climbing,
bro.
it's like, whoa,
Like y'all
okay,
really rocking with this. Hold on, like wait a minute,
yeah,
bro. Yeah, for real. So I was like,
that's 300 clicks. That means a lot.
yes, bro. I was astonished by it. I was like, damn, people really rocking with this. People was finding it funny. I had gained some
Right.
subscribers off of it. I think I was at like 300 at the time. Which, by the
Okay.
way, your boy's at 600 now. So we done made some progress. We done made some progress for sure, bro. I
Hey,
appreciate
clap that up. Salute,
Yeah.
salute.
Yeah, man. We made some progress since then, man. I think when I met you, you was at like 250, bro. You surpassed me or something. I think you was at 250. Was it 250 or 3?
I would know I was below 3 when I met you. That first
Yeah.
DreamCon, yeah, I was below 3. I think I just hit 250 at DreamCon.
Yeah. So he
Like,
been
yeah.
grinding, bro. He been putting in that hard work, man. Like he said, he's at 700. Make sure
I
y'all go
had
subscribe,
started,
bro.
I had just started like going like taking it serious
Yeah.
probably a month before DreamCon. So like I told you when I
Yeah.
met you, I was like, bro, I'm gonna lock in.
Oh yeah.
And you seen it. I've
Yeah,
been
he definitely
locked.
did, bro. He
I've been
definitely
locked.
did, bro. He been locked the fuck. Yeah,
You
bro.
too. You too,
Oh
man.
yeah,
You
man. I've
too.
been trying
You
my
too.
hardest, bro. Like between doing all the different kind of content that I do, I feel like that's really what messed me up though. Like I was doing so many different kinds of content, I couldn't stay consistent on one thing. But we
Right.
here now. We at the point where I
Mhm.
realize like I'm knowledgeable now. I know now, you know, like okay, this is what I need to do. Start seeing more growth, you know. So like y'all gonna see it, man. We both gonna hit our 1,000 subscribers real soon. It's not gonna be another year, nah, bro. We gonna hit it within less than a year. We gonna hit it in
This
like the next.
band gonna come off.
Oh yeah, bro. He's had that ban on ever since DreamCon. He was so serious about not taking that ban off, bro. I don't blame him though. That joint is fire. I think I still got mine too. Hopefully, if I don't,
My YouTube Square kind of broke off. I still got it, but it broke
yeah.
off. But I still got the band. It's more
Okay.
comfortable this way.
For sure, bro. So yeah, man. That's basically my story up until this point. Oh, I've also been focusing more on vlogging now instead of the gaming content. So I kind of switched my niche up a little bit, but I still do my gaming content. If you want to check that out, I also be live on TikTok a lot as well. So make sure y'all catch me, man, on the lives on TikTok. Go follow your boy. All my socials are the same. I'm gonna put the logo like right here. All my socials are the same. Same thing for Milky Way J as well. His logo will be on the screen. Make sure y'all go follow us on every single platform. Y'all go tap in. We really active for real. But as far as my introduction, that's basically all. That's all I have to say. And so from this point forward, now we are going to go into our first topic, which hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm a little late with this. Hold on.
Wait, before that.
Yeah.
Let's answer a couple questions.
Oh yeah.
So we try to do every episode. We're planning on trying to have some community questions that we try to answer.
So make sure y'all go drop something down in the comment section.
For sure. Please leave comments. Go on our channels. We'll be posting a lot on our stories.
Oh yeah.
Socials and stuff. So make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay around in the community and leave comments and stuff, ask questions so we can address them every episode.
Yeah.
So I have a couple questions that I was asked that for us as creators.
Right.
And first question is, how do you pick what to do for your content?
Mm, that's a good one. And that's kind of crazy because I literally just talked about that all the
Right,
different
right.
kinds of content that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I just be doing whatever I feel like doing. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like I try to get a vlog in at least once a week. But gaming
Right,
content wise, I just do whatever I feel like doing. I don't really go like with the trends necessarily, even though it's kind of like in a sense it works against me, but it works with me. And I say it works with me because of the simple fact that I'm authentic with it, and so people
right,
enjoy it for that reason. Like the Saints Row content for Saints Row was not a trending game at that time, bro. I think the new Saints Row had just came out like not that long ago, but it was a flop. So it really wasn't that big of a trending game at the time. But
right.
when I was doing the Saints Row videos, I was just like, well, I'm gonna appeal to people's nostalgia. That was kind of my mindset behind it. And so I started that series and I just went with the flow on it. I just played the game because I never got to play it as a kid. Shout out my brother. I love my brother for letting me know about the game, but he never let me play that junk. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm older now. I got my own console. I'm gonna go play that game myself, bro. And that's exactly what I did. And I had fun with it. And I put it on the channel, and it just went crazy, man. So I feel like when you're doing content, do what you want to do, but
Mm-hmm.
also kind of keep in mind of the trends as well. Like have them in the back of your mind. You know, the trends also need to be somewhat incentivized in that.
Right, right. I say for me, I just it's very similar to what Nas was talking about. I do what I want.
Yeah.
I react to what I want. I play the games that I want. I do try to think about games that are going to do well and content that is going to do well, but I keep it revolved around things that I'm going to enjoy because that's when I'm going to give the best version of myself is when I'm doing something that I'm enjoying. If I'm playing a game that I'm enjoying, y'all are going to get more of a good reaction from me. If I'm watching something that I enjoy or I'm interested in, y'all are going to get more of an invested reaction from me. I've tried to do stuff like directly just try and do every react to every video that's commented under like my reaction videos. And my reaction videos, I have a lot of videos that have been doing pretty well. So I
Oh
get a
yeah.
lot of interaction sometimes. So I'll try to react to every video. And then sometimes I'm like, man, I'm not even giving good reactions because I'm not, intrigued by this. So I feel like I've came to the realization that just stick to what I want to do
Yeah.
and, try to, of course, appeal to the community. I try to keep my community happy and keep building my community based on things that they're enjoying because at the end of the day, the content's for y'all, the content's for the communities. But at the same time, in order to give the best content, I have to be invested in it. So yeah, I pretty much just do what I want.
Yeah.
I definitely take recommendations. I feel like a lot of people in my community that have been here for a little bit, they know how I am. So they suggest games that and content that they think, fits me.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate that and I try to cater to that. But yeah, just do what you want, man. If
Yeah.
y'all are out here trying to start content creation and y'all don't know what to do,
Yeah.
the best way to make content is doing what you enjoy.
Yeah.
If you like makeup, make makeup content. If you like cars, make car content. If you like
Exactly.
gaming, play games. You being yourself is what's going to make the best content creators,
Yes.
the ones that become household names.
Oh yeah. No, I
So yeah.
definitely agree. It's like it kind of goes into personal brands as well, which is something that we're probably not going to talk about on this podcast, but it is something that is
Yeah,
important. Like you have to build your personal brand, and when we say that, we mean more so like you as a person. Sell yourself as a person, not don't sell
that's
yourself
right.
like on the street or some shit, but like sell yourself, sell your
Yo,
personality, bro. But no,
um,
seriously, yeah. It
that could be like a podcast episode topic
yeah,
right
oh
there.
yeah, most definitely,
We
bro.
could dive deep
Oh
into
yeah,
into
the personal
that.
brands, bro. Like we definitely
Yeah,
dive deep into that for sure. But we're
yeah.
gonna save that, like we said, for another episode. But yeah, man, I definitely agree with everything he just said, man. I feel like, again, being authentic, being you, doing what you want to do, that's the most important thing. Because another thing is you'll find yourself getting burnt out from content if you do shit that you
Facts.
don't like doing. Just like it won't feel like there's passion behind it, It'll feel like you're just doing shit, just to like try to get likes, try to get views. So yeah, man. But all right. So did you hear that?
No,
Okay.
that's just you, man.
Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, but anyways, all right. So I'm gonna pull a question from my community now.
Yeah, for sure.
You're so close to the mic.
To me?
Yeah, you, bro. It sounded like you were like talking like this, bro. Like that's exactly what it sounded.
Oh, I mean, I leaned over to drink my drink. My bad,
Oh, you
man.
good, bro? It was funny as hell. I was unexpected.
I'm all close and intimate.
Oh my god, bro. But anyways, all right. So I got a few good questions. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and give a shout out to this person in my community. Shout out Kai, man. He really came through with. He really like showed up and showed out with these. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nobody else slid up. Nobody else said anything. Let me make sure I check my story real quick before I say that, because I know. Well, besides one other person, I ain't gonna say no names, but.
See, I got 4 different questions from 4 different people. I appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, nobody else slid up. Nobody else said anything. Kai, shout out to you, and then like I said,
salute
that other random person that we're not going to talk about. But anyway,
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I wonder, bro. Anyways, all right. So Kai asks, "Who is y'all's dream collab?" Now, if you know me, you already know who I'm gonna say. Bro.
I feel like we could guess each other's, but
yeah, we definitely could guess each other's. Bro. You want to go ahead and guess mine? I'm gonna let you.
Man, we already know. Yeah, we already know. Go check the vlog out, man.
Yeah, bro.
Go check the vlog out. Yeah. This man, you see the beanie on right, or the bonnet on right now. Come on, bro. Like that says it all. That says it all, man. Yeah, this man needs a collab with Berleezy, and one day we will make it happen. I promise you.
Even Berleezy
collab. I mean, technically, a little sneak peek of a collab already is there. Check Berleezy's channel out from his DreamCon vlog.
Hey, man, I got a few shining seconds, bro.
20 seconds.
Yes, bro.
Come on now.
Few shining seconds of the video. Come just on saying, now. Bro. I'm just saying.
Come on now. I was there too. I witnessed that.
Yeah, bro.
I witnessed that, man.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like that moment was so surreal for me, bro. But yes, my dream collaboration is Berlin Edmond. I ain't gonna do your full name, but anyways, shout out Berleezy, man. Shout out Berleezy. But yes, my dream collaboration is Berleezy, man. I've been watching Berleezy ever since I was a little kid. I even told him this. I was like, I've been watching you since I was 9 years old, bro. Literally, I'm 20 years old now. That's 11 years of my life that I've been watching his content and absorbing how he is as a person, absorbing his content, his style, everything, bro. Like, I take heavy inspiration from him. I'm not gonna lie, but obviously, I'm still my own person at the end of it. So, like, yeah, that's my dream collaboration, man. The first, I ain't gonna lie, Berlin. If you see it, I gotta stop calling you Berlin, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's my fault. It's like, it's a thing that I just do in my head. But Berleezy, if you see this, we gotta get a collaboration in, bro. I ain't gonna say please. Wait, no, I'm gonna say please, bro. Please let me get the collaboration in, bro. But yeah, man. So that's my dream collaboration, bro. What about you, man? I think I already know who you're.
Man, you know who mine is, man. Man, I need a collab with RDC, man. I know it's a group. I know it's a group.
That's even better.
I need a collab with all of them. Yes, bro. I need all of them. I mess with Mark heavy, obviously, but the whole group, I mess with them all. I got merch. I got everything. That's my those are my goats of the content. I've been watching them for years now. Going on 10 years. Going on 10 years I've been watching them. Yeah. And they're like the first Black creators that I watched that embody kind of everything that I enjoy. Yeah. You know, they have the sports content, they have the anime content, they have the gaming content, they have the Black culture content. So I just, and they have a group, and I feel like, my close friend group kind of reflects them in a way. Yeah. And even as I've gotten older and friend groups have changed, I've always kind of seen my friend groups in them. So I just love everything they're about and what they're really doing
Oh
for
yeah,
the community
the culture,
and
bro. They're
for
doing a
the
whole lot,
culture
bro.
and for us as young black men as well.
Oh yeah,
So they're really breaking barriers and on the same level as Berlizzi in terms of come up and what they've impacted and done for the culture, man. It's amazing. So that's definitely a dream collab. I've already met a few of the RDC members personally at DreamCon, and I plan on hopefully I'm gonna get that invite. I'm
yeah.
gonna get that reach out so I could be I could
That
be a
boy he gonna
creator
come to
at
drink. Yeah, he gonna go to
you
drink. Come and
know
have a creator badge, bro. I'm already knowing,
yeah, I'm
bro.
gonna have a creator badge, and that's the
Hell yeah,
first step to
bro.
collaboration right there. So
Nah,
you know
that ain't even the first step, man. You gonna be in the same video. That's the first step
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, no, for sure, for sure. But once I'm a collaborator, if I go as a creator,
Oh yeah,
I'm at least they run DreamCon, so I'm at least
yeah.
recognized to the
You in that
point where
realm for real, bro. You in that
yeah,
realm.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
that
So
for sure.
then if you see me with a creator badge, just know the it's coming,
Oh
it's
yeah,
coming,
most definitely, bro. I
it's coming for
definitely.
sure, Ski. But yeah, that's my dream collab for real.
Yeah, valid picks, man. Definitely valid picks. There's a lot of other creators out there who are great, man. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted,
for
man. We
sure.
do appreciate a lot of other people in the creator field. We love what a lot of people do. We love what a
I
lot of
could
people
I
do.
could I could go off on the list,
Oh
but
yeah, bro. But
if we just picking one,
yeah, that's like who we gonna pick for real, for real. So yeah, but do
facts.
you want to do another question from your community, or you think I should just?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right.
So I got a great question from our brother B,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Shout out, great.
asked, shout out my guy Grape, what is your favorite thing about content creation?
That's a good question, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like there's so many things that I love about content. I
Mhm,
feel like for me, the most favorite thing about it is just seeing people come together off of something I've done and feel
mhm,
inspired or feel like motivated or feel happy about it, bro. Like, I kid you
right.
not, I've gotten like even as a small creator, I've gotten so many messages from people who like watch my content or even watch my live streams, bro. And like I said, I'll be live on TikTok. Make sure I'm gonna tap in with that shit. But anyways, I like, bro. I've gotten so many messages from people who told me that I'm like really bright and positive in their energy, bro, and they love watching my streams for that reason.
Mhm.
Even when I'm raging, people be finding it funny and shit. Like, I'm just like, I ain't laughing right now, but I'm glad y'all like it, man. And so for
Yeah,
me, it's just making people smile and bringing positivity to lives because a lot of people don't have, a good home to go to, where they don't have a lot of friends in life, where they don't have like the community that they need in their life, or something. They just don't feel accepted in some type of way. And so for
right.
me, creating that space where they do feel accepted, creating that space where they do feel welcomed, that's what CDC is all about. That's the whole reason why I
Mhm,
made CDC. Corn Dog Click, it started off as a childhood joke, but it turned into something that was like, it's meaningful because of the simple fact that one, I don't care what nobody thinks about the name, it's a
right.
community, and that's the whole point of the community name. It's not meant to be serious. It's meant to be like welcoming, towards like creativity. Like you think of anything else that starts with CDC, and immediately you're gonna probably say Center of Disease Control. But so like it just like I said, it's just the community is what's the most important to me, and I feel like
Mhm,
that's exactly what CDC embodies. Creating a
facts.
space where people feel safe, and that's my favorite part about content, honestly.
Yeah, I love that. You pretty much stole it. I had a word in my mind, but the word that I'm going to use is pretty much everything that you summarize, and that word is community, man.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about content creation is community. That's really what I started it for and what I continue to that's what drives me. And what inspired me, like I just mentioned, RDC is my dream collaboration. Seeing the community that they've built, Berlizzi, Afro Senju, some of these different top creators that I really have grown to love and consume their content the most, they have really strong communities. in terms of, people that will go on the internet and fight wars for them,
Yes,
people
bro.
that will, you know, love everything, every single thing they drop.
Yes.
They try new things, they go different avenues, and true supporters that really appreciate them for them.
Yeah.
The people who appreciate me for me. That's my favorite thing about it. I, I've just being a part of so many different people's communities and being on the other side of things, I've just kind of got a spark of inspiration and wanting that same for myself. Um, I just love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love seeing the interaction of people in my comments. Same to Nas.
Yeah.
I have plenty of people, even back when I had 300 subs, I had people commenting on my videos like, this is the type of content that deserves 1 million views or 1 million subs, 100,000 views, stuff
Yes,
like
bro.
that.
That shit warms my heart,
And
man.
yeah, man, it's like wow.
Y'all see the growth. Y'all see the potential in it, you know?
Yeah.
And
And that really just keeps me going, man.
yeah, that shit
For
speaks
sure,
volumes.
because especially in a sense like this, we show our faces, we're vulnerable, we're ourselves on these platforms. We, it's a big risk because we're putting a lot out there and it cannot even be appreciated. It cannot even be enjoyed. So those little comments, those little messages, they mean the world because they show us that okay, we're making the right decision. We're doing the
Right.
right thing. We're not bad at this. We got what it takes.
Yeah.
So
I definitely
let's just keep doing it. Yeah. So honestly, I hate to piggyback off of what Nas said. I wanted to come with a different answer, but honestly, that's what I do it for, man. So
yeah, that's where it's at.
that's my favorite thing. I have a lot of other favorite things that I enjoy about it, but my number one thing is that community, the sense of, you know,
Yeah.
those core supporters.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that for sure. And I feel like that's another thing. Like me and you are so alike in this whole content creation space where it's just like it works for that reason. That's actually why I wanted you to be a co-host because I feel like me and you have the closest like values when it comes to content. You know, like the drive is the same, the energy is the same. So like that's why I really saw you as like being the co-host of this show for real, for real. So yeah, man,
I
I
mean,
just
shoot, that's why whenever we met at DreamCon last year,
no, not last year, the
I
other year, year before that.
well, I mean, it was last year in terms of year
Yeah,
wise, but
technically, but yeah.
2 DreamCons ago when I met you,
Yeah.
that was that was why I pretty much stayed in contact and reached out and tried to like start our gamer group that we got and everything,
Yeah.
uh and have you a part of that because I met a lot of people at DreamCon. I went by myself, so all the people I interacted with I met.
Yeah.
So but out of everybody, you, Ro, B, y'all are the people that I seen that put in the work, was really doing on the same type of timing I was after that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Definitely.
I definitely feel like, hey man,
Yeah.
got some great things coming. Got
Yeah.
some great things coming.
Without a doubt, bro. It's so much stuff in store for the future. But speaking of which, we talked about community. So we are actually hosting a game night coming up called CDMG. CDMG, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yep,
CDMG. Okay, so
CDMG.
yeah, bro. So CDMG game night, man. It is coming up. We're gonna host a game night every last Saturday of each month. So each month we're gonna be live. We're gonna have a bunch of creators live with us. We're gonna be recording,
Hmm.
capturing highlights, bringing all of our communities together to just all have a bonding experience and share with each other. Make sure y'all tap into that. Remember, it's every last
Stay
Saturday of the month.
tuned.
Yes, man. Stay
Stay
tuned, bro. It's
tuned.
gonna be lit, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna be live. Majority Twitch. We're gonna have a lot of multi streams to TikTok as well, possibly
Yes.
some YouTube streamers in there. Sometimes, every week, every month, sometimes the roster may fluctuate.
Oh
Some
yeah.
people may not be available. We may bring on some people.
And it might even just be me and you one time, bro. Like,
Yeah, sometimes it's just gonna be. It may just be us, but we will have plenty of games, plenty of action going on.
yes,
It will be very quality content, very exciting, very fun, and we will make it very interactive for everybody's communities as well. So stay tuned for our updates on that moving forward. Are planning to have our first one October 25th, right?
yeah,
That's
October
the
twenty
last track.
fifth.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Stay on the lookout on our channels throughout our communities, and yeah, that's huge. You
Yeah,
you want to roll into the next topic?
yeah, we can. Should I do another question from the community, or should I do like what do you think we should do?
Let's come back to the questions, and we could move on to point 3
Okay,
in
so
our topics.
yeah, so okay, this one is actually like really. I ain't gonna lie, it's not. I guess it's kind of touching for sure because it's like I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all the topic. So this one is us discussing the obstacles and hurdles that we come across in our process content creation.
Hmm.
And mind you, we are still in our early phases. Don't get me wrong. So that doesn't mean like we're not going to
Definitely.
come across more from this point, but like stuff that we've faced so far. So I
And
guess,
we've been making content for a couple years at this point.
oh yeah,
So we're in our early stages of growth, but in terms of like time wise, we've been doing it enough to
oh yeah,
have ups and downs. We've definitely had
yeah, most
plenty of ups
definitely,
and
bro.
downs by this point. So
Most
that's more
definitely,
of a clarification because
yeah.
y'all may be like, oh, y'all are small streamers, y'all are
Like,
small
what do y'all know?
creators.
Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, bro. It goes like hand in hand, regardless of how big
yeah,
you are. Like
for sure.
the amount of things that can get in the way, even with yourself, like having those mental hurdles, very very like crazy sometimes. But
Yeah.
I'll start and say that three of the biggest things that I've had hurdles with was mentality at the start. Mentality at the start was like my biggest issue, but then it came into me just being like too preoccupied with a bunch of other stuff. And then three, also me being stubborn because I feel like being stubborn is what kept me from growing. So I'll talk about the mentality thing, and that kind of falls with being stubborn, but I want to talk about being stubborn by itself specifically later because I feel like being stubborn is really just like it can block some blessings. I'm not gonna lie, it can block some blessings, but
Hmm.
mentality. So I used to think that I didn't have what I needed to actually do content, and that was far from true. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like our phones alone, you can do so much with your phone, bro. Like I think back at it.
Oh
What?
my
What?
God.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yes, I think back on it now, and I'm just like, bro, I wish I would have just started like uploading like random little dance TikToks during the COVID era or some shit like that. Like, just uploading something during the COVID era because that really was like the good time to like start making content, or uploading skits or something like that. You know, like I had it in me,
Right.
I just didn't realize it. I was just too focused on the gaming side of things, and that again, that kind of focus that falls into the being stubborn. And for the
Hmm.
longest time, I also didn't like TikTok because it was just like, what did this
Right.
random ass platform just you know, like
Mhm.
everybody's hopping on this platform, everybody's just guiding, flocking towards this platform. I've always been an Instagram kind of person, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah,
Me too. Me
and
too.
yeah,
Still to this day.
yeah, literally, bro. But TikTok has came up since then, man. It's still
For
flourishing
sure.
more now than ever, and it's a very important part of the ecosystem and content creation. I can't lie.
Yeah.
My second point, which was what? Wait, what was my second point? I said the mentality. I can't even remember what I said for my second point, bro. We're gonna go into
Uh,
yeah, I know, bro. We're gonna go into me being stubborn. If I get back to my second point, then I will. But me being
that might have been the
stubborn.
second point.
No,
No?
that was the third. The second point, I can't
Okay.
remember what it was. It was something else. Think I don't even know. My second point, or not my second point, my third point, me being stubborn. So like that kind of like I said, goes hand in hand with mentality. But like me being stubborn, I was so focused on just not doing anything but what I wanted to do,
Right.
not knowing that I would enjoy other things that I haven't tried yet. And that like
Mhm.
really set me back with a lot of different things in content. Like creating multiple channels, for example, because I do so many different types of content where it doesn't work for me to post everything on one channel. Like, I tried that. I had some growth from it, but it confused the algorithm. You know, for somebody like Jay, where he uploads just reactions and gaming videos and maybe vlogs here and there, it works because he doesn't
Mhm.
flood it with a bunch of different kinds of content. But me, I was uploading like I'm uploading vlogs, I'm uploading reactions, gaming videos, skits, uploading
Yep.
god dang everything I can think of,
Everything.
bro. Literally everything I can think of. I'm just posting it, bro. And mind you, it's decent for exposure, but at the same time, it's not good for the algorithm, bro. You confusing the algorithm. You don't have a set niche. YouTube doesn't know where to put you in, bro. And like for the longest time, I was like, that algorithm stuff, that's probably bullshit, man. I might get a banger video off of one of these videos, you know, and that's kind of how I was thinking about it. But yeah, man. So me being stubborn, that really kind of like messed me up in the whole content creation process. There's
Hmm.
one thing I will say, bro. Do not be stubborn. Don't be afraid to try different things. And I wouldn't even call it fear for me. It was never fear. It was just me being so focused and set on wanting to do what I wanted to do, you know,
Right.
instead of being open to the idea that maybe this doesn't work, but I can still do what I want to do format, you know, and that's why I created my multiple channels. That way I could have same kind of content spread out, you know, between channels.
Right.
So yeah, my second point, I can't even think of what my second point was. I don't know how I forgot it that dang fast, but if it comes up, I'll talk about it whenever Jay gets done with his. But for now, yeah, you can take the stage.
Yeah. My early challenges really was all in my head. I feel like um there's a lot of times where I could have utilized my time a lot better, or I could have just put a little bit more effort into some things. And even being lazy with thinking I'm prepared to create a video,
Oh yeah, I think
recording a
that
whole
was my second
video.
point. Go
Yeah,
ahead though. Go ahead though.
creating a whole video, and then your whole video was ruined. You just wasted two hours of recording a game because I didn't check to see if my audio was right.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
know,
god, bro, I've had that so many.
stuff like that. I've definitely had to learn a lot of trials and errors of what to do and not to do in terms of making all types of videos. If I'm making a gaming video with my green screen up, making sure this is right, my lighting's good here. If I'm doing a reaction video, making sure I got disconnected, making sure my audio's locked in with my specific reaction video, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just being prepared, I lacked a lot. There was a lot of videos that I wasted, had to scratch, had to throw away, and a lot of time that I wasted, a lot of time where I'm sitting on my couch and my time is very limited to do my content and stuff. I'm a pretty busy person, and you know, outside of this, and sometimes I'll have a little bit more free time and I'm thinking, hey, I can relax, and I end up relaxing. And I'm like, hey, the relaxation wasn't even worth it. I should have just
Yeah,
sat
I've
there
had that happen
and
a
locked
lot.
in, and yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of times where I've missed out on opportunities. So it's just that. And I'm still facing with it. I still feel like there are still opportunities that I miss, and windows where I can lock in and improve and better my content. But at the end of the day, I've learned a lot since starting. I, you know, before every video, my audio is never going to be messed up again. My video is always going to be on point. You know, I'm going to make sure I have storage free so I'm not in the middle of recording a video and then it tells me that there's no more storage left and it cuts my video. You know, I've had multiple things happen. So I've been a lot more prepared. I've been a lot more on top of things. I've been working with my editor as well. You know, we have good conversation where shout out to Alessio, by the
Shout
way.
out Alessio.
But we've had great conversations as well to where we discuss things to improve on and to better my content quality wise and production wise. as well as entertainment wise. So yeah, those are my early challenges was not utilizing my time and um, sometimes not being all the way prepared or thinking that I'm prepared or not, double checking.
Yeah.
So
Not being thorough. I've had that happen a lot
not
of
being
times.
thorough,
I still
yes.
do the same damn thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
I don't be
Hmm.
checking sometimes. I've had that happen when I went live on TikTok. They couldn't hear me, and I was
Hmm.
like, "Huh? What do y'all mean y'all can't hear me?" I was like, and that's like 20 minutes into the live, by the way. And I'm like,
Hmm.
"Huh?" And this was
Yeah.
recently, bro. This is literally recently, bro. So I
Yeah, I
definitely feel
mean,
you on
you
that.
think, hey, I just did it yesterday.
Yeah, but no, bro.
What possibly could have changed? You
You
just
gotta
have to.
check
It's
every
technology.
time,
It's
bro.
not going to be perfect. You have to be on top of it.
Yes, bro. I
Hmm.
definitely. It's so crazy
Hmm.
too. Also, like when you mention your editor, too. I just thought of something. So it's kind of a coincidence, bro. But Berlin, his editor at first was PG, as you know, and now I
Hmm.
have an editor. His name is also PG. So it's like, shout
Shout
out
out
to
to the
PGs, yeah,
PGs of the world.
yeah, man. Shout out to the PG. Love all y'all. Y'all be there for real. Yeah, PG, he's real, man.
Except Paul George.
Oh yeah, that's funny, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out PG, man. That's my new editor, man. He's gonna be helping me with my gaming content. He's helping me get things together so that way I can put out more for y'all, bro. Because like I said, I am doing a lot of kind of content, but I also do have, busy side of my life where I am like always like if you know me personally, you know I am always busy, bro. I don't have any days where I'm not doing it. Those
Facts.
days
Same
are
here.
over, bro. Like those days are over, man. But every day I'm
For good
always
reason, though. For
yes,
good
for good reason
reason.
for sure, bro. Like it's helping me level up my life in ways that I could have never thought happening right now. Like
Hmm.
I'm 20, doing stuff that other 20-year-olds are not. So it's me. That shit speaks volumes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit speaks volumes, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Like I said, shout out my boy PG, man. Gonna be helping me out, get the content, action videos and gaming videos are gonna be this thing, and I'm gonna be checking out with the vlogs. Yeah, if y'all are noticing the difference in editing styles, that's why. But again, it's gonna pick up over time. Like, give it some time, man. Everything's gonna line up for real.
I'm excited to see what he cooks up
Oh
for real.
yeah, I am too, bro. He's actually really good at what he does. He's still new to editing, but like, granted, he also has me now too, and I do this for a living. Like literally outside of what I do for YouTube for myself, I edit for other people. So it's just like
Hmm.
I can now teach him what exactly what I know. So it's like it all works out in that sense, bro, for real. Yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
So we're gonna go ahead and go into the next topic, which is milestones and achievement.
Hmm.
Highlight some key moments or milestones in your. Oh my god. So I think did I go first last time?
Yes. Yep. You
Yeah.
went
Okay. So
first.
yeah, you can go first this time.
Um, milestones, milestones,
You got a
milestones.
lot of motherfuckers. Ain't gonna lie.
A lot of them. I wouldn't say a lot at this point. I've hoped to achieve a little bit more by this point, but hey,
And that's
it's a
the thing,
process.
man.
It's a
Like,
grind.
yeah, we're ambitious about it. And that's the beautiful part of
Yeah.
it, man. Most people they get complacent, they get comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. So, like I mentioned earlier, I'm at like 730 something subscribers right now currently. Which is pretty good. As Nas mentioned a little bit earlier, when I met him, I was like at 200 something
Yeah, like
roughly.
235,
A little,
250 around that range.
yeah, definitely. A little bit under 300 subscribers. So I've gained roughly around 500 subscribers since then. Channel's been booming. Have had multiple videos over a couple thousand video views at this point, which have been huge. I think my most viewed video is around 16K views in terms of long form video. I think I have a couple
Oh, you had that one
short form
short that went
videos.
crazy. Yeah, I remember that now. I thought about that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A couple short form videos with like I don't know 20 something thousand views and stuff. So I've had some pretty uh big milestones and stuff, especially for myself. Um, my main thing that I'm really trying to push for in the future, like future milestones, are just getting these subs up.
Oh yeah.
Getting to 1,000 subs is my next big push that I'm really looking forward to. Last October of 2024 was my biggest month up to date in terms of growth for my channel. I had the most watch hours. I gained the most subscribers. I think I gained roughly around like 100 subscribers just within that month.
Yeah.
And that was between I had a lot. My October last year was very planned out. You know, I had a lot of horror content that I was putting out that I'm planning for us as a group
Yeah.
and for some things moving forward for this October. But I had a lot of horror content. I was dropping my drug dealer simulator videos. If you know, you know, go
Yeah,
check
bro.
those out.
Fire.
Those did huge numbers. Like those were really game changing videos for my channel. So October was a huge month for me last year. I plan on reciprocating that or maybe doing double that this month or this October coming up. So I'm really excited about that. But in terms of milestones, I've hit a few. Poneglyph podcast, we've gained we're like a little bit under 35 subs, but we've gained over like close to around 70 total global plays on our audio platforms and stuff. Every short form video on Poneglyph podcast channel has hit over 1,000 views.
All that,
Right
bro.
now we have like close to 20,000 total, probably over 20,000 total views, like close to already 300 watch hours on the channel. And we just started the channel less than 2 months ago. So
Yeah.
been seeing a lot of traction over there. TikTok has been getting huge interactions over there on TikTok. So really been making big leaps and bounds on all forms of content and hope to be doing the same over here on this channel and with this community.
Yeah.
And like Nas mentioned earlier, our CDMG game nights as
Yeah.
well.
We're gonna make some records with that, man.
Oh yeah. Some big milestones and some big goals will be accomplished. So this is something that I hope that we can talk about, you know, every couple months, you know, touch up on
Yeah.
any new achievements, milestones. Of course, if we record an episode and we hit 1,000 subs recently, we're
Yeah.
gonna shout it out.
Oh
You know,
yeah, most
we're gonna give the big shouts outs and everything. But of course, you know, touching up on milestones and achievements throughout the course of the pod and the channel.
yeah.
But yeah, let's hear about some of your things. You got a lot of you got your hands in a lot of
Yeah,
pots right now.
I'm like an
So
octopus right now, bro. I'm everywhere at the moment, bro. Like,
right,
okay, so first of all, I just want to say congratulations to y'all on the Poneglyph podcast, man. Y'all are doing
appreciate
great.
that, man.
Like you said, the 1,000 views on every short, man. Every short being a
Every
banger,
single one,
like, bro,
every
that's
single one.
hard to do, man. That's hard to do. Congratulations.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that,
Oh
man.
yeah, man. Most definitely got to give
We're
my
gonna be
flowers.
doing the same over here, man.
Oh yeah,
Same
most
over
definitely,
here.
bro. Like we're gonna go
We're gonna be
crazy.
flooding the shorts. I promise y'all.
For
The
real,
reels,
bro.
y'all gonna see us everywhere.
Yeah, literally
Y'all won't be
everywhere
able to escape us.
at all, bro. But
Once you click one video from us,
yeah,
man,
bro. Like once
it's
you get one,
raps.
bro, it's gonna be like, yeah, now we got your ass. We in the
Infecting the
algorithm
algorithm.
every day. Every time you open the app, we gonna be there. I can't remember where that's from, but it was like a scene from a movie. He was like, every time you're like doing this and that, I'll be there. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna find out where that's from, but that shit was so fucking funny, bro. I can't even think. Oh, it was from Boss Baby, bro. He's like, every birthday party, I'll be there. Every concert, I'll be there. That shit was so damn funny, bro. But anyways, yeah, man. So to get into my achievements and goals, so my achievements so far, man. Like I said, I'm at 600 subscribers. I recently just hit 600 subscribers. So that to me is like, that's pretty damn good,
Hey,
man. Younger me would be like, damn, bro, going crazy with this, you know?
right.
And on
600 people.
Yes, bro. Think about that in a room, bro. 600 people
Yes.
in a room is crazy. That's like a small concert, bro. Not even a small concert.
Yeah.
That's still big, bro. That's huge. 600 people,
Yeah.
bro. That's amazing, bro. Like, yeah. So we have 600 subscribers now. My main channel, my other channels are picking up traction as well because You know, like I said, like I got 600 people on the main, so it's like they be seeing my second channel is right below. That's like the first little section on my channel. It's like my second channel, my third channel. So
Right.
those are both at 40 subscribers now, which is like to me that's insane because I don't even upload on my channel. So it's just like that's how you know people genuinely rock with you. They're like, oh, you got multiple channels. Ooh, I'm gonna go subscribe to the other one. Like I don't even ask people to do that, bro. So to me, that's an achievement as well. I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge achievement too. Just to know
For
people
sure. For
genuinely
sure.
rock with me like that. On top of that, like I said, my Saints Row series, that's probably my best series by far so far. So far. But I'm bringing
Right.
back Saints Row, man. We coming back with Saints Row 2, man. So make sure y'all tap into that. And I think Saints Row 2 gonna go crazy. I think that's gonna be even bigger because
For
Saints
sure.
Row.
It will.
Oh
It
yeah,
will.
Saints Row. I kind of knew what I was doing with Saints Row, but I was just really like testing the waters, seeing stuff. But bro, Saints
Hmm.
Row 2, man, coming back with that energy for. Make sure y'all go tap
Hmm.
into that, bro, when it comes.
And you're gonna have a new editor and all
Oh
that.
yeah, bro. It's gonna come
It's
out
gonna
even
be good.
faster
It's
too, bro.
gonna
It's
be
gonna be
good,
even
man.
faster with it too, man. That's
Yeah.
another thing, bro. So yeah, I'm excited for that for sure.
Yeah.
Um, so to touch up outside of just my YouTube space, so I also do Photoshop edits. I do a bunch of other stuff. So I've been collaborating with some major names in Atlanta. I've been collaborating with major names outside of just my space, is like like OKQ, for example. If y'all don't know, I made his social media logo. Me, that was like, damn, I help with that. Like, like that's something like I would have never thought I would have been able to do. Like to me, because mind you, OKQ, like he's a stand-up guy. Like he's not somebody who's hard to reach or anything like that. Like he'll read your comments, he'll talk to y'all about it, bro. Like he'll communicate with y'all, bro. Like he's not one of those stuck-up YouTubers that don't want to talk to nobody or nothing like that or interact with their community just because they got a whole bunch of followers. He's not like that, bro. He actually pretty cool people, man. And so since that, he's been putting me on with stuff like that. And yeah, man, I also help with the Renegade apparel brand that he has. I've made logos for that as well. Designs actually. See my design on one of the tags that he has that comes with the clothes. Me, that's a huge fucking achievement. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
To see
Hell
one
yeah.
of my vector logos on some clothes, big brand or their big content creators brand, like dude, that shit crazy for real. But on top of that, also connected with a bunch of other like, huge names, like, and I guess it's an achievement for me because it's just like younger me would have never saw that being a thing. Younger
Hmm.
me would have been like, damn, you're talking to people with 200,000 plus subscribers or 200 plus thousand followers and stuff like that. And they're like genuinely rocking with you, like everybody I've talked
Right.
to with that range or median, and mind you, these are all normal people. That's another thing, bro. Like, these are normal people, bro. These are not people that I look up to or think that are higher than me, bro. These are people that I just see as normal people. And I feel like for that
Hmm.
reason, it's another reason I connect with them. But
Hmm.
like I said, that's a pretty huge goal for me, man. And also, like I said, I do Photoshop work. So one of my posts, and I'm pretty proud of this, and y'all gonna call me a glazer, bro. One of my posts, I'm pretty proud of this. So I did my clone effect edit that most of y'all have seen on my Instagram, and I was wearing Juan's brand, Cozy, the Cozy hoodie. He actually liked the pictures, bro. I can't cap. When I seen that, I was like, yo, wait a minute, bro. He actually left a like on the picture. That let me know I'm going in the right direction with my creativity. I'm going in the right direction with what I'm doing, man. And I will be dropping some more heat this October. Not October. Yeah, this October. This coming up, man. It's gonna be straight Halloween heat, bro. Like I'm gonna have a whole
Oh.
series
Okay.
of pictures that I'm doing for Halloween, man. Make sure y'all stay
Okay.
tapped in with the IG. Like I said, all my social medias are the same. Go check me out, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna go crazy for real. But yeah, that's one of my bigger achievements. Well, on top of that, I'm trying to think. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man. I also started working with a dealership, so I'm also gonna be doing car content. A lot more car content. Y'all gonna see it, man. I'm sponsored by a dealership now. Go check out
Yes,
Southern
sir.
Autos Imports, man. If you are in Atlanta, Georgia, and you need a car, go check out Southern Autos Imports. Tell them that Nas sent you. They gonna get you right, bro. They gonna get you right, bro. I'm telling you, man. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, man. It's been crazy, bro. I've been going crazy with the collaborations, and I'm really just getting all my ducks in a row. Because right now, man, I'm like lining everything up. When I start pulling triggers, man, everything going bow, 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 bow. Like it's all gonna fall. Dominoes is gonna be falling, to say the least. It's gonna be one win after another, bro. So
Love
I
to
can't
hear
wait
it.
to
Love
see
to
it,
hear
man.
it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But that's what I've been achieving goals wise. Man, I got a lot of goals. Like I said, man. So I want to talk about Perside real quick. So Perside is my clothing brand. If y'all don't know, I do have a clothing brand. I've been so strategic with how I want to do it because I know for a fact that I have the mindset and creativity. I just need to perfect the execution. I need to have that perfection with that execution. And it might not always
Right.
be. It's not gonna all be perfect. There's probably gonna be something I do miss. God forbid. But in the process, like I said, I just want to be strategic with it. So that's why I have not dropped Whipper Side yet. But that will be coming up soon, probably late November. Just saying. Tip for y'all, man. Late November,
Stay
bro.
tuned. Stay tuned. Stay
Yeah, man.
tuned.
Stay tuned for sure. But one of my other goals, I want to try to hit 800 subscribers before. I probably could hit 1,000. Honestly, I think I can hit 1,000. You know, at this rate that I'm at right now, I feel like I'm really in my element. You know, these
We'll
last
have a
couple of
couple
months.
game nights by then,
Oh
man.
yeah,
We'll
bro.
have some podcast episodes out by then.
Yes, man.
Come on, man.
The
We
growth
gonna
is
hit
tremendous,
1,000.
bro. We gonna
We're
hit a
gonna hit
thousand
1,000
for
before
sure.
the year out.
Oh yeah, man.
That's the
So,
goal, man.
oh yeah. So 400 more of y'all and 300 more for Jay, man. Y'all tap in, man. Hit the subscribe button and make sure y'all subscribe to the Chattin with the Clique podcast because we are going to be
Thanks.
active with the podcast.
For
Very
sure.
active with
For sure.
But yeah, man, as far as my goals go, that's basically it right now, man. Like I said, the clothing brand, the YouTube channel, and just getting myself out there more. The exposure is really what I'm looking for. And collaborating more because I know a lot of people, so it's just like I want to involve a lot more people than I do. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's really where I'm at with everything.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just want to say real quick, if you made it to this part of the podcast, we appreciate y'all
Oh yeah,
so much. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment how y'all feel about everything so far. This episode 1.
yeah.
And subscribe. You know, if y'all are new and well, this is the first episode. So if y'all are seeing us for the first time, make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all are listening to this on any of the audio platforms, make sure y'all leave us a 5-star rating
Hell yeah.
and a positive review. And if y'all want to see our faces and get a little bit more intimate with us, come over to YouTube and
Hell
tap in
yeah,
with
bro.
us on YouTube, chatting with the Clique, man. So, yeah,
Yeah, man.
just wanted to say that real quick.
Add to because they gotta know, man. Y'all make sure you hit the
For
subscribe
sure,
button and check
for
us out
sure.
on every platform. We're gonna be doing it. But so what's next, man? Next topic. We
You want to
got
get into a couple more questions? You got some questions that you want to read off?
oh yeah. I got that for sure. I just had it. Where did it just go? Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god, bro. Literally okay, here it goes. All right, so question. So this is another question from Kai. I feel like we kind of already talked about that one. Oh, this is a good one. I was thinking about this when he submitted it. I was like, damn, that's a good question. Do you guys think the gaming industry and quality of games has worsened or improved past couple? I'm gonna let you say.
Worsened or improved? Oh, and you
I
let
got a
me start.
I got a very interesting.
Worsen or improved? I don't think, honestly, I don't think either. And I feel like that's not a bad thing, but it's not a great thing. I'm
Yeah.
excited for 2026
Oh yeah.
as a whole
We
for
got some
gaming.
bangers coming out.
Yeah. I definitely feel like there's gonna be some huge titles that probably change the trajectory of uh gaming and how things have been. Hopefully, it adds a little bit of a boom and a spark to the community as a whole.
Right.
But I feel like it's kind of been stale. It's kind of been the same for the past few years. I don't really feel like it's improved or declined. They've had some games that make a little bit of a wave, a splash here and there,
Yeah.
and then kind of fall off. There hasn't been any really since Elden Ring, there hasn't really been any super big named games that have came out that have been like, whoa, this
Yeah.
is like potentially life-changing
Mm.
type games.
Yeah. Like generational gem type shit.
Yeah. So I feel like things have just kind of been
Stagnant.
the same.
Yeah.
Yes, they're very, very stagnant. I don't really feel like that's a bad thing. I feel like we need periods like this
Yeah.
because that's what makes those gems a little bit better. And when there's nothing really hot that's coming out, it gives us as a community a little bit time to resonate with some of the older gems that we used to play.
Oh yeah, definitely that,
Um,
man.
I do feel like Marvel Rivals came in with a pretty big splash and took over for a while, but I do feel like it's still pretty popular. But as a whole, I don't feel like it's really ringing as many bells as it did when it first dropped.
Yeah.
The community is still pretty strong, but it's always been a toxic community. So,
Definitely has,
um,
bro.
but yeah, as a whole, I feel like gaming's been pretty stagnant. I don't feel like anything's been too much to write home about. I don't really feel like there's been straight garbage that's been coming out.
Yeah.
But 2026, the end of 2025 going into 2026,
Got some
I
bangers.
yeah, I have some really high hopes, and they could disappoint. We have
Absolutely.
been disappointed before, but I have some really high hopes, and I believe we're gonna get some real good games and content as gaming creators moving forward within the next year or so.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Especially with GTA 6 alone. That is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, that alone
That alone.
is gonna be wild.
And you also Battlefield 6, you got Black Ops 7. I know you said you weren't tapping into Black Ops 7, but me, man, I'm excited for that wall bounce feature. I ain't gonna lie, that shit just like Apex, man. I'm gonna be trick shotting
I
niggas.
mean, I'm a watch it, and maybe eventually if there's a deal or something, I may grab it. But uh, in terms of FPS games, I'm a focused Battlefield
Yeah,
for sure.
it makes sense. I can't wait to get into that as well.
Yeah.
As far as my opinion, my take on this has the quality of video games worsened or improved over the couple of years. I feel like for AAA games, it's worsened. But for indie games, like these indie games made by
Mm,
the solo creators or the people that got like
hmm
small teams, bruh, them jumps have gotten better and better. I mean, for one,
for
you
sure.
got all the. I be watching Berlin play these games most of the time, so it's just like I don't play them
Hmm.
myself, but like I be seeing what these people be creating. Like you got games like Northbury Grove, you got games like
Hmm.
some of the series that like I said, Berlin been playing Poop Killer. Like that jump, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That jump funny as hell, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, bro. I feel like indie games have been winning right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Even with rooftop and alleyways or something like I think that's what it's called, the
Hmm.
parkour game that I told you about, bruh,
Right.
bruh. That game, I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like that game is actually really high quality, and it's made by a solo developer, bro. A solo
Mm,
developer, just one person, done this game for
yeah.
I think the past 3 years, 2 years. I could be wrong. Not exactly sure. Don't quote me on it. But shout out to him,
It's
man.
impressive nonetheless.
Very, very impressive, bro. Building a game like that to do numbers. Like if you've seen this guy's Instagram account, bro, numbers. Every time he's made a video about it, numbers. You got tons of people asking, when is this game coming out? When is this game coming out? Is it in development? Like all this other stuff, bro. Like I've been seeing the progress for him, bro, and it's finally out on Steam. I think it came out last year, maybe like a
Oh
little bit
yeah.
late last year. So it's been out for a little minute, and I finally want to get into it, especially now that I got my PC up and running fully and there's no issues with it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting into rooftop and alleyways. But yeah, my opinion, like I said, man, I feel like AAA games have been getting worse. They've been kind of like still like you said, stagnant. Like nothing's really changed with them. I mean, and granted, it's only so much that they can do sometimes before people just like
Yeah.
they
Hmm.
change the whole like image, and then somebody doesn't like it, or one person or one creator doesn't like it, and now you got tens of millions of people not liking the game.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
AAA games and these companies have that to think about when it comes to making games for these big brands in gaming community.
Hmm.
But I still just feel like it could be something, like it could be something that they're Red Dead, in my opinion, was the last AAA game we had where that like took everybody by surprise.
Hmm.
That took everybody by surprise. Now, granted, with the games that are coming up, Battlefield 6, I've been hearing good reviews on, so I'm excited for that.
Hmm.
GTA 6 though. Man, GTA 6, they got some real high expectations, bro. They
Oh
cannot
yeah.
disappoint, bro. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Rockstar had thus by surprise with Red Dead. I'm hoping that the realism in Red Dead comes to GTA 6. They said we're gonna have like I think 100 something plus walkable like buildings that we can walk into and interact with and all this other stuff. So it's not gonna just be the stores that you have on the map, but it's also gonna be like just random buildings and stuff. And they've been working with
Right.
GTRP developers as well, so it's like I
Oh, they
think
have.
yeah. So I think we gonna have a
Okay,
banger with
that's what's
GTA
up.
6. Yeah, man.
I believe so too.
Yeah, we gonna have a banger with GTA, especially with the customization alone. Like seeing more hairstyles, especially representing like people like us,
Oh yeah.
because hairstyles in the game that we got now representing people like us, like really nigga, really nigga, like
RDC made a video about that.
yeah, bro, like them hairstyles is guard, bro. The high top fade, that shit, not even a fade, my nigga. That shit like that's just a box top, bro. Literally,
Yep.
man, like for real, bro. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what comes of GTA 6. The diversity, development of it. Like I said, but my opinion on the whole take in general is that indie games have been winning for the past couple of years, and the AAA games have been slowly declining, bro. They've been losing. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man, that's my take on
Okay. Um, I got a question,
it. Yeah.
and it says, any advice for brand new content creators? I know
Okay.
we've kind of like hit some points on this
Yeah, we've definitely
already
talked about
throughout
it.
the.
Yeah. My advice. So I have a few points. My first thing that I want to say is don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Everybody overthinks content. Stop overthinking it. Just do it. Upload, put it out there, make it perfect later. That's something I got from Alex Hermosi. Alex Hermosi said that, and that shit has stuck with me ever since. He's not even a content creator. He's a business mogul. But it's just like
Mhm.
for me, it stuck with me because it was just like, damn, that's so real. Because a lot of people just overthink content. They think that this has to be perfect. And don't get me wrong, you
Mhm.
want to be presentable. You want to make content that people will actually like. Don't just throw shit at the wall. Sometimes you throw shit at the wall and it'll stick, but most of the time that's not the case, especially if you're not a familiar face. That's a bar. But anyways,
Mhm.
but yeah, man. So don't be afraid to just throw something at the wall and put it out there and make it perfect later. Don't put bullshit at the wall, but you know, throw stuff out there, bro. Just do it. Just do it because I promise you, it's not meant to be perfect when you start. Like it's not, bro. When I started, I didn't even
Mhm.
have a face cam when I was doing Walking Dead. You know, I started on my phone, like I told you guys earlier. I started making videos back when I was 9 years old, playing Pixel Gun, playing Roblox, and all this other stuff on my phone or on my brother's computer. You know, uploading unedited videos. Didn't know what I was doing. No talking points, no nothing. You know, like I was just. So you cannot be afraid. My next point, and this is really important. Do not, and it really depends on situation. I will say this: it depends on situation, but don't be afraid to spend money because a lot of people are not willing to buy quality items. They're not willing to buy quality stuff, and that can really make or break content. Like you'll have a good run, like how we're having right now. We're having a really good run. Everything's running smoothly. Knock on wood, just like that. Okay, but anyways, yeah, everything's going smoothly, man. And I feel like it's because we've spared no expense at making sure we have what we need to get it that way. I feel like a lot of people are not willing to put money into passion or put that money into just their side hustle or their hobby. And granted, if it is just a hobby for you, I can understand why you don't want to go all in, okay? Because it's just a hobby, you know. You don't need to invest all the way into it. But again, like I said, be afraid to put money into it. Another thing is be authentic. A lot of people lack authenticity nowadays. They're all copying each other. I talked about this on the rooftop of one of my videos, or in one of my videos. I think maybe you've seen it, Jane. Um, but it was like me talking on the rooftop, and I was like, content is in a weird space right now where people are not being creative anymore, copying each other,
Right.
just all using some of the same formulas, and they work. Get me wrong, they work, and I can't be too mad at it. I can't hate, you know. End of the day, man, be authentic or try your best to be, you know, because
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff out there. I can't lie, like it's a lot of content being uploaded every day, so it's really hard to be original. Do
Mhm.
things in your own way. That's all I'm trying to say. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's my final point.
Um, my advice really for new creators is first things first, don't make content for the wrong reasons.
Mm, that one.
Um, a lot of people you see nowadays they think they can make content because they want to live the creator lifestyle and just make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the creators that you see come and go. Kind of similar to everything that's money driven. You see people who make music and you can tell they're just trying to make a couple hits and they're not passionate about the music and stuff. Be passionate about the craft of content creation if that's the path that you want to go down. Even if it is a hobby, make sure that it's something that you are passionate about, because at the end of the day, you're making content for other people to watch and judge. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying worry too much about what people think of you or others' opinions, but at the same time, have some pride about what you're putting out. And if you're making it just a cash grab, it's more likely to be lackluster.
Right.
It's more likely to, not have the same emotional attachment. You can make a good, you can make a good couple videos, but if your heart's not in it, then you might only have those good couple videos.
Right.
And then, if things start changing, it'll be easy for you to give up if you really don't have your heart in it. So that's my thing. My main thing for new creators is, be passionate about this and don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
My second thing is similar to what Nas was saying, is just make sure that you're putting and utilizing good quality um for everything. Things aren't going to be perfect. you know Most of the time we don't have money for any and everything that we may want or need,
Yeah.
but get what you can. And at times, PC setups, or not even PC setups, just setups, you can start with your phone, you can start with um a small camcorder, something like that, and you can upgrade as the more you start putting into it, the more you start saving up, or just doing these things to better your situation. I have a lot of very high quality stuff, very expensive setup at this point, and it's came over years. you know Prior to me even starting making content, I saved up a lot of money to get my PC, to get some of the starter things I need.
Yeah.
And since then, I've been upgrading and adding new pieces, making sure I'm improving my quality, because we're small content creators, but at the end of the day, we are still competing with the best of the best.
Oh yeah.
We're still competing with the ones who are trying to do the same thing as us. I make a reaction video. I could react to a video that 100 other people are reacting to. Though that may not be my intention to do what everybody else is doing. I may see a video, hey, I'm gonna react to it. I react to a lot of death battles. Death battles, I know, is very highly reacted to. Over the course of, they've been making videos for like 10 years now. So, at the end of the day, I know someone else is reacting to the same video, but how I come, my personality, my quality of my video is what's going to make me stand out compared to them. So, yeah, just if you do it, even if you're doing it with a hobby, don't half step it. Don't 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Take it serious, and try to make yourself a better content creator every time you hit record, every time you go live, whatever you may do. Just work to improve and your quality, and stay consistent with your quantity as well. If you're consistently putting out good videos, good live streams, good podcasts, whatever you may do, if you're consistent with it, then you will see the growth. That's one thing that was kind of bashed into my head early on when I had, when I was going around DreamCon meeting people with 250 subs, even to now at 740 subs, you know, I'm I've noticed I try to drop 2 to 3 times a week, and that method has really propelled me. Some videos may only get 50 views, and then some videos may get 1,500 views.
Yeah.
It's really just keeping that foot on the gas and getting the content out to the people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my advice for new creators for real.
Oh yeah. And I would say even then with like, the amount of views I feel like doesn't matter, especially at our point, because it's like you might have 50 views, bro, but 25 of them people might actually subscribe to you versus, the 1,500 view video that might bring in
Mm-hmm.
5 subscribers, So it's just like,
Yep.
yeah. So I feel like that part, as long as you bringing in subscribers from your videos, bro, that's the most important.
Building a community.
Yes, bro, building that community. That's like the biggest important thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but we have hit the hour and 20-minute mark. I still do have more community questions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of do like a speed round. Basically,
Okay.
just kind of like answer these questions as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Try not to spend too long on it, I guess, because I do want to get to all of them. Honestly, he has a lot of good questions. Shout out to Kai,
Okay.
man. He dropped a
Yeah.
lot of bangers. And then
And the rest of the points for the what we got kind of have tied in with some of these questions too, so that works out. So yeah, we can just speed run through these questions and knock them out.
yeah, okay, for sure. So, what is a game that you hate so much that you would advise people not to play? I ain't gonna lie, I
Oh,
already know mine, bro. I already know.
you go first. That's hard for me.
I got one specifically just because I hate the game in general, but I have another because it's like it's so played out. So they're both battle royale games. Probably already know where I'm
Oh
going
wow.
with it. Yeah, Warzone just because I hate that game, and
Oh
Fortnite
wow.
because it's so played out. Fortnite is old as shit now, in my opinion. Fortnite has been played time and time again on stream. There's still people going crazy on it. And in my opinion, bro, that shit drive the fuck out, bro. You would never catch me watching no Fortnite stream. You don't even catch me watching Fortnite videos. That shit is not on my algorithm. And not cap. If I ever see a Fortnite video on my feed, I'm immediately clicking not interested, nigga, because I don't want to see that shit. Like honestly, but Warzone because I just genuinely hate Warzone as a battle royale. In my opinion, the best battle royale there is Apex Legends, and I stand on that shit. I don't care what nobody says. Apex has the most versatility. It has the best mechanics. It's the best, bro. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm not gonna drag it out too long. That's what I have to say about that.
Um, damn, I really don't know like a worst game right off the top of my head.
There's
Um,
a lot of bad games. I'm not
there's a
gonna
lot of bad games, but
lie.
like at the same time, it's like
Each
I
their
don't
own,
be
huh?
playing. I don't be playing bad games.
Oh yeah, that too. I ain't gonna lie,
Like
that too, bro.
I just, if there's a game that probably off the top of my head, like what came to my head when I'm thinking about this is Jump Force.
Yeah, Jump Force. I
And that
haven't.
might that m-
What
that
is
might kick
that?
up a lot of dirt. It's an anime fighting game. It's like
Oh
they collaborate with all different animes.
yeah,
And I don't know. I was just really hyped for it, and it just didn't amount to what I expected.
it was disappointing.
Yeah. It still has a little bit of a community, of course, like most games tend to do, but
Yeah.
um, as a whole, nah, I just didn't like it, and yeah, that's a game that I can just say I don't recommend people playing.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Jump Force, Jump Force.
Jump
That's
Force. Okay, so mine was Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite, and yours. Those are
mhm,
our top three worst games 2025. If you
yeah.
want to fight about it, especially I know people are gonna probably be more bad at me than they are at you, but
Hey, so be it.
hey man, yeah man, I don't care, bro. Fortnite is garbage. I say what I said. Warzone is fucking ass. Bots. Anyways, next question, bro. What is our favorite guy? Damn, what the hell? What is our favorite game of all time? This,
This is easy for me.
yeah, this is real easy for me. I'm gonna say Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's
Which
Creed.
one?
Oh, now that part I don't know,
You can't just
nigga.
say Assassin's Creed as a whole. You got to say your
Definitely not
favorite
as a
game.
whole. I feel like
Your favorite game.
okay, so for me, Assassin's Creed, I want to say Unity or Black Flag because that's when I really started making
Mm,
friends on games. Like between
okay.
those two, like that's when I because actually, so my first Xbox came with Unity and Black Flag. It was a bundle, and I got it for Christmas, and I got that, and that was like the first couple of games that I downloaded, bro. Made friends off of that. Went into Warframe. Went into a bunch of other games, bro. And yeah, bro, it just went from there. So I will always say like Assassin's Creed Unity and Black Flag is what started my whole gaming career. I ain't gonna say gaming career, but it started like my whole like solo venture into gaming. You know, like that's where
Yeah.
it all started for me. So I would say yeah, those two.
Yeah. Mine is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
I need to play that,
Uh,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have played no Star Wars games except Lego Star Wars.
yeah, that's my favorite game of all time. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original version, the old one that came out on. Well, I played it on PlayStation 2. I believe it was on the original PlayStation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe just Star Wars Battlefront 1 was on PlayStation 1. But yeah, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the first one is my all-time favorite game. I play it to this day. I have a PSP emulator on my phone. I use this. I play with it
That's crazy, bro. You
all
make
the
me
time.
want
I have it on my PlayStation 3.
yeah.
I have it on my PC.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
That man.
that is my favorite game of all
He is a
time.
Star Wars fanatic. As y'all can see, he has the lightsabers on the fucking table, bro.
Yep.
Yes, bro. I respect it
I
though.
got the
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
lightsaber,
Like the only thing I
lightsaber too.
have Assassin's Creed is my Altair that I recently just got, man. Shout out Altair. If y'all know
Yes,
me,
sir.
man, you see my Assassin's Creed gameplay. Unfortunately, I did lose the last couple of episodes of it, but know me, bro. My Altair, like he pissed me off a lot, but I love that nigga, bro.
Yes,
Anyway,
sir.
yeah, man. So, all right. So next question. We already talked about Dream Collab. What does your dream streaming setup look like? Now, me, I'm basically already there, sort of. I'm just missing two more
Hmm.
monitors, and I need to wrap my desk, and I need to change out my keyboard. I feel like this is where we can, like, try to get some sponsors real quick. You hear me? Like LG Ultra Gear, throw your boy a 45-inch monitor, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Oh wow.
45-inch curved monitor. Throw your boy that jump real quick. You feel me? But
Oh,
yeah.
thanks.
So my dream setup, I basically already have the PC setup done. I just need to change my CPU cooler for an AIO, and then I need to change my back fan for another LED, not LED, RGB fan. But I'm running a 5070, and then I'm running a i9 12900K. And then for my motherboard, I think it's a
Oh, he
Asus.
flexing.
Hey man, I'm not trying to flex too hard, but
He
I let the folks know. Gotta let the
flexing
folks
right
know. You feel me?
now.
But yeah, man. So my motherboard, I have a Asus Z790A VX Prime or some shit like that. Something like that. I can't even remember what it's called, bro. Yeah, y'all get the point. Um, as far as my monitors go, I have a 24-inch monitor, and for my top monitor, that's my gaming monitor. My bottom monitor, I'm not telling y'all because y'all don't need to fucking know. Uh, my
Mm,
desk is custom built. I built my desk with my dad. I do have videos of
mm.
that. If you do want to see, let me know. I will drop that in the private section of our Discord. By the way, there is a private section of the Corn Dog Click Discord. If you guys want to get in, anyways, for my Xbox, I don't play on my Xbox anymore, but I do love my Xbox, so I would never get rid of it. Unlike somebody, cough, cough. But anyways,
Wait.
didn't you tell me you got rid of your Xbox?
I never had a Xbox, whichever one that is. I had the
Yeah,
Xbox
the original one,
uh
like
One.
the one.
Yeah, the Xbox One. It was blue, it was square.
Oh,
One X, One S. I don't remember.
One S.
One of the two.
It was probably a Xbox One S thing. I know that came with a blue, but yeah, still, I would never get rid of it though.
That was my only Xbox I ever owned.
That is crazy work, bro. But I have my Xbox One S Carbon Edition. Yeah, I'll show you. It's still plugged up actually. Oh no, it's Unplug. Okay, so yeah, this is my Xbox. I'll never get rid of it. I love my Xbox. I've been an Xbox gamer all my life. I went off into like talking about my damn setup that I have now. I'm supposed to be talking about my dream setup, but I'm tripping. But yeah, like I said, I really just need 2 more monitors. As far as mouse and keyboard go, I don't really give a fuck who I get my mouse from. To be honest with you, they're all the same. So I need a 60% though if anybody's interested in buying me one. But yeah, that's basically my dream setup.
I'm not gonna get into all my specs.
Yeah, I don't know why I did all that, bro.
Nah, you good. In terms of my dream setup, I pretty much have it. I want, obviously, once I find my like house where I'm going to be at for a more long-term period of time. Obviously, I want to have a little bit of a better room situation, but in terms of setup, I've been upgrading my setup piece by piece here for a couple years now.
Oh yeah.
I have everything I want, some upgrades, definitely in my PC. I'm thinking about just getting a new PC at some point.
Yeah.
And just running the 2 PC setup
That would be
to
nice.
yes, to take the stress off of this PC a little bit. But ultimately, besides that, I have pretty much what I want. Like I said, I care more for my room and stuff to be like a good design and everything. Animated out, Star Wars out, some sports, some football, some Milky Way gang, decor and everything. But
yeah, I mean, I
besides
technically
that,
I guess room does count as setup too, huh? I guess
that's
it
how
does.
I look at it.
Yeah,
I
I'm just thinking of like what the fuck's on my desk. I didn't even think about my
yeah,
room.
I like my whole aesthetic. I treat
Yeah.
as my setup. Like all my posters and stuff, that's all a part of my setup to me. My manga right here, my Gene Bay, my Star Wars, my YouTube gaming stuff, all there. I feel like that's all part of my setup.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely makes sense. You want this Luffy poster? I can't give it to you, unfortunately, but I know you say you wanted one.
So why'd you just ask me?
I don't know.
Y'all see how you did that?
I mean, eventually
I'm
I'll
the
find
one with the One Piece podcast,
yeah,
right?
he is. Yeah, he is. Literally, I've never seen that version.
He don't even know. Yeah,
I
he
don't
don't even
what the
know
fuck that is. Honestly, I'm not
He
gonna lie. I
don't
seen
even
that
know
nigga. I was
what
like, man,
that's
that's cool.
about.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's like
Damn,
his berserk mode or some shit like that.
this nigga said berserk mode.
I don't fucking know.
This nigga said berserk mode. All right, next question.
Next question,
Next
bro.
question.
Oh, but back to what I said though. LG Ultra Gear. Y'all want to throw your boy that 45-inch monitor? You know, man, y'all the addy, y'all hit me up, man. Contact a CDCNAM. No, my email is contactcdcnam@gmail.com, man. Check me out, bro. Give me right.
Hey,
You're right,
I'll take one too.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. Give him one too, bro. But okay. So how do we meet? We already talked about this. We met at DreamCon last year. Well, not last year. Last DreamCon at DreamCon. So we already talked about that. Realistically, where do we hope to get? Where do we hope? Where do you guys hope y'all are in the next 1 to 5 years, life and streaming? For me, next 1 to 5 years, I'm just gonna speak in the terms of 5 years because I feel like the next year, I don't know that time, but next 5 years, I'm looking at least 1 million subscribers, maybe 800,000 on Instagram, maybe more on Instagram, not on YouTube. House wise, I want to own a few houses. Life in general is gonna be like, I'm very business oriented, mind you. So like, I'm gonna be making a lot of investments. Really, I feel like my life it's gonna be crazy to say the least. I want a lot. Like, Jay, you already know how I am, bro. I'm bougie as fuck. I can't lie, bro. I'm a bougie ass nigga, bro. So I want a lot, bro. I got expensive taste, so yeah, y'all gonna see a bunch of different. Yeah, what about you, Jay? Next 5 years?
Honestly, 5 years.
That nigga gonna be
Same.
unk status, bro.
Oh, shit, don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that.
Hey, man,
You gonna be my age.
Yeah, bro. I will, bro. That's crazy, bro.
You're gonna be my age. I'm gonna be 30.
Damn.
But nah, yeah, by 5 years, um, I'm gonna be a household name by then. That's really my goal in terms of content. I want to be a household name. I want to be, one of those people who are inspiring others. Every time I go outside, I want a kid to be able to be like, "Oh my God, that's Milky Way
Yeah,
J."
yeah. See,
That
you
that's
getting
that's
it,
what
bro.
I'm looking for within the next 5 years. In terms of life, I just want to be comfortable in terms of financially, emotionally, mentally. I want to be at a state of peace, still in grind mode, still working to provide for my family and better my lifestyle and my everyday life. But 5 years, I definitely plan to be in a lot more of a stable place all around.
Yeah,
And I think the core is going to be this content. The core is going to be this community of what's really going to shape the next 5 years of my life and the trajectory and where I end up. So
yeah,
yeah, that's really my plans and where I see myself.
yeah,
I can't really put a number on, how many subs and stuff. I definitely have goals and numbers that and milestones that I want to hit and see, but overall, I just you know,
keep
I want
going.
to be established and like I said, be a household name by then. I want to be up there in the conversations with the Berlizis, the RDCs, some of these, that upper echelon of creators. I want to be, amongst them
Yeah,
and those be my peers instead of the smaller creators where we're at now. I love being a part of this community and stuff, but life's about growth and elevation. So
yeah,
I can't be a small creator forever, man.
yeah. I
That's
definitely get
not
that
my
for sure.
aspirations for things.
Yeah.
That's just me.
When you said I can't be around the smaller I thought you was gonna say I can't be around this nigga CDC not forever, bro. I don't know why I don't know why I thought
That
you was gonna say
too.
that
That too.
shit, bro. That's funny, but yeah, man, I definitely respect that for sure. And yeah, that is the goal to be a household name, man. Honestly, like growth, growth is gonna always be the priority, man. No matter
Mhm.
what moves we make, we have to see growth from this. But all right, so next question. We already so we got two more. So how do
Okay,
you
bet.
guys balance streaming with so many other personal aspects of lives? Now, for me, I say I just do the shit whenever I can. I'm not gonna lie. Streaming specifically, I do it whenever I can. Content in general, I live, eat, sleep, and breathe content. So like no matter what, I'm always making. I just find a way now to like make my day to day life content. Instead of
Mhm.
trying to plan it, I just like whatever I'm doing for that day. I'm like, okay, how can I make content out of this shit? Like that's kind of. Or sometimes I will actually sit down and like not necessarily plan it, but I'll plan to go do something, and then whatever happens,
Right.
happens. Like I'll plan to go record, but like I said, the day to day life shit, that's kind of like, and it goes into vlogging. So it's just like that's the reason why I vlog now because like I don't have time to sit down most of the time and just plan out what I want to think or what I want to do, or
Mhm.
maybe I do, but I just don't do it. So that's my whole thing about that. So
I have a pretty different angle on how I approach my content. I still definitely, it's really just whenever I can, on that aspect of things. But in terms of streaming, it's very much so whenever I can. And for my content, I have an editor, so my schedule's pretty strict on I try to drop every what days do I drop? Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday.
yeah,
So I'm pretty much dropping on all of those days. And whenever I sit down and turn on my PC, unfortunately, because of my everyday life, I can't, sit down and turn it on every single day. So when I do sit down, I get a lot of stuff done, which is generally on my weekends. I pretty much stack up on my videos for the week or potentially longer than that. And I record a bunch of reactions. Sometimes I do get a stream in, sometimes I do get a gaming video in, and I just stack up then, get it to my editor. get a game plan on what videos we want to do when, and then go from there. And then throughout the week, it's kind of like when I can do it. I'm usually up pretty early for work during the week,
Yeah.
so that does kind of limit my late nights and stuff. I try to have a little bit of a balance and still try to get my sleep, but at the same time, the content needs to be done.
Oh yeah, that part right there, man. Sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice. I felt
Yeah,
that for sure.
for sure. But I do have a family and whatnot, so I do have to make sure I take care of myself in terms of physically and mentally. I got a
Yeah,
lot more responsibilities and stuff outside of this content. So, you know, it's very much so when I can get the most and make the most out of my time. I
yeah,
do. So yeah, that's pretty much how I go about things.
yeah. No, I definitely.
Hmm.
Um. Okay, so last question is again. Shout out to Kai for all the questions, man. What or who is y'all's motivation to keep pushing and going up as an upcoming big? Shout out to that man for using big streamers, not upcoming streamers, but upcoming big streamers. He really put
Hmm.
emphasis. For me, so the who for me is my family. Like I mean this more so in the sense like obviously I don't have a family like that I created, but I have a family that I come from, nigga. Like obviously, um, for me it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my sisters, my nieces, my nephew, my brothers, sisters, like, all of them, bro. Like they are my motivation behind this shit, and myself as well. I feel like I owe it to my younger self, like younger me always wanted this. This is all he's ever wanted. So for me to throw this out the window or for me to give up at any given point would be a disservice to him, for a
Hmm.
disservice to younger me, knowing that this is all I've ever. And now I finally have the chance to get it. And also going to, because I have people that believe in me. Like every time I come across somebody, they're always like, dude, you're so fucking like driven and focused on it. Oh yeah, I gotta be, man. This isn't just for me. It's for younger me. It's for my family, like I said, and then people that believe in me, bro. So those are the people that keeps me going. The what is the passion. I love doing this. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was a little kid. So it's like this is all I know with this. I was never like a cool kind of person. I was the smart kid that didn't try in school. I didn't really give a fuck about school. What I got to do to pass, but content, like I said, man, like bro, it's so weird. I'm trying not to go too much off a topic, but like I look back at it now. Like I said, in 7th grade, I was doing gaming and shit. I had a group.
Yeah.
We had those like projects and stuff, like the career projects, like what do you want to do for your career? Nigga, every fucking time I said I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like every fucking time. I said the whole
Yeah.
class would look at me crazy, like while I'm presenting this project, but I didn't care, bro. I was just like, nigga, this is what I want to do. Whether y'all like it
Yeah.
or not, that doesn't bother me, like this is what I'm going to do, bro. So it's just like I still have those projects too. If y'all ever want to see those and y'all want to go through those with me, man, let me know. I'll make a video about it, bro, and let y'all know what's going. Yeah, that's my what.
My who is my little man.
Hey, yeah, man.
My little man. I don't talk too much about him. The people who see him, they see him. He's made a couple appearances here and there when I'm recording at times. But yeah, my little guy is my main who that drives me. Um my dad was very active and still is very active in my life, and I kind of always appreciated what he's done for me and as a man and in my inspirations and aspirations. But I kind of want that same thing from my son.
Mhm.
And what my thing is, I feel like this is something that as he gets older and becomes a young boy and into a young man.
Yeah.
You know, gaming was gaming and this stuff was very big in my life coming up, and I expect it to be a very big part of his come up as well. And I think this thing can kind of be a way to keep him moving in the right direction and maybe inspire him in some ways as well. So I hope, you know, maybe one day he'll ask me, "Hey, I want my own setup. I wanna make videos too. I wanna play games with you too." He plays a lot of Minecraft. He's crazy. He's cracked out on Minecraft on his tablet, and he always asks to play with me and stuff. So, and he's only 5 now, so hopefully down the line in the future, you know, that's who I do it for. I want him to be able to come back and see these videos and, you know, God forbid, but at the point where I am going, have these videos to live off of and my legacy be out there for, you know, him and really my family.
Yeah.
But the what is really just myself, man, and for yeah, myself.
Yeah.
I owe it to myself. I've been I've had a lot of ups and downs in my life, and this is really one of those things that keeps my head on straight. It got me on track into taking positive steps forward for me as a man, as a person, and in every aspect of life. You know, it's helped me in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, I owe it to myself to just keep working hard and keep making the most out of it, and hopefully getting to the point where this is a life-changing thing that I'm putting my hard, you know,
Yeah.
blood, sweat, and tears into. So
Yeah.
yeah, the what is really just me in the future from me and my family.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And like I said before, it's I'm not driven by money in any way, shape, or form, but I do feel like this as a whole can just change the trajectory of things,
Yeah.
you know,
I definitely,
legacy wise.
definitely. It'll
Hmm.
it's life changing for a lot of people. I mean, you look at people like Ray, you know, who randomly met Castanat in Tokyo, and
Yeah,
somewhere in
yeah,
there, like randomly
I
met
believe
Castanat, and his
so.
whole life just changed, bro. So I
Hmm.
definitely agree with you on that, bro. Your whole life can just become different from for
Yeah,
real.
yeah. I'm just excited to see what the doors it opens for us.
Oh yeah, you and me both, bro. Like, I'm excited to see how everything turns out. Honestly, I feel like we're
Mm.
gonna make some numbers, do crazy projects. Like, and that's another thing. Like, my creativity needs to be fed. It needs to, like, if I don't feed my creativity, bro, or not even feed it, but exercise it rather. If I don't do that, bro, I would go crazy, nigga. Like, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I would like lose my fucking mind if I was not able to like
yeah.
exercise my creativity. Like, that's another thing that drives me. Um, but yeah, man. So I think that's basically, yeah, that's all the questions on my end. I do have one more question. I'm not gonna talk about that one. But yeah,
Hey
man.
man, that was a great episode.
Yeah, very, very good episode, man. We had a lot of good points, a lot of good talks. And the shit, like I said, man, I appreciate you, Milky Way J, for being the co-host of this show, man. Appreciate
Thank you
y'all
for
for
having me, man.
watching everything. This is just the start of it all, bro. This is something that more and more in the future, man. I'm gonna get
For
everything
sure.
established, bro. Yeah, we gonna have. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice, to say the least. Like I said, man, I appreciate all of y'all for watching. That has been Chatting with the Clique, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Let us know any questions y'all may have or want to ask us or anything like that, bro. Like, we're open to it, open to talking. And like I said, look out for, CDC, or not CD, what am I saying? CD, CDMG, man. CDMG game night. Look out for that, bro. Look out for, all the future collaborations that we do. everything, all coming, man. Y'all just gotta stay tapped.
We're gonna have a lot of special guests. We got CDMG game night. We will have our own stuff coming out from our own channels as regularly scheduled. You know, Poneglyph podcast as well. Chatting with the Clique. We gonna be hitting it from all angles. Pause. But with that being said, we will be dropping a lot. So please stay tuned. Please stay interactive. Make sure y'all tap in, even on our audio platforms as well. We will be pushing those: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, all of that. We will be everywhere. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Episode 1, man.
Episode 1. It's just crazy, bro. This is the start of the craziness, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have milestones. We're gonna hit an episode 50 one day. We're gonna hit an episode 100 one day. 1,000 one day.
Literally,
man.
Bro, that shit gonna be insane. We're gonna look back at it and be like, damn, nigga. We started this shit on Discord. Now we in a motherfucking high-rise penthouse with the goddamn setup with it for us.
Yeah, this is a start. Look out for a lot of special guests, a lot of big things coming.
Oh, yeah, I got a few people in mind already, bro.
Me too.
Oh, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, that's gonna be the end of it. I appreciate y'all. MWG. I appreciate y'all as well, man. Everybody, and even those people who aren't necessarily a part of those community. Well, technically, you made it this far in the video. You are now. So welcome to CDC.
Join up. Join up.
Welcome to see. Welcome to Milky Way Gang, man. Everybody, appreciate y'all for watching. That has been Chatting with the episode.
We out. Y'all be safe.